WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
Good morning. It is 5 o'clock on this Monday. I'm Matt Barcaro.
I'm Caitlin Smith. We are tracking the aftermath of those back-to-back storms Saturday and last night all across the Susquehanna Valley.
This morning we have live storm team coverage. News 8's Cameron Lobley is in Lancaster County. Gabrielle Thomas is in York County.
And of course, Regina's here with us tracking the road conditions. A lot of roads still shut down this morning because of the storms. Also, meteorologist Mary Ellen Pan is with us today for this Impact Day forecast. More storms could be headed our way. She'll have all the details on that. Right now, let's go over to Mary Ellen.
All right, thanks a lot, Caitlin and Matt. Storms today, I want to emphasize, will not be widespread as they were yesterday, but that threat is still there for showers and storms to develop in the afternoon. There is still a flood potential. We have a flood watch that will go into effect. A few showers and storms will be possible tomorrow, but shower chances will be trending lower. There could even be an isolated thunderstorm Tuesday. That flood threat is much lower. Wednesday, trending drier, temperatures are warmer, and we see more sunshine returning to the area. Flood watch goes into effect at 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. This evening for the potential for flooding. And our severe weather threat, you can see, is definitely much lower. Most of the area not in a risk for severe storms. There could still be storms, but they will not be on the severe side. However, down to the south across Franklin, Adams, we'll watch for the threat for damaging winds with any storms that do develop in those areas. Storm Team Live Radar Network showing dry conditions. Most of the rain has pushed off to the east. There is a slight shower there. That looks like an isolated shower in southern York County, and that chance is there, but most of the area is staying dry. Temperatures right now pretty uniform in the low 70s from Lewistown to Harrisburg to Lebanon, 71 in Lancaster and in York. Your next 12-hour forecast shows partly to mostly cloudy skies, temperatures climbing into the low 80s, and storm chances start to increase after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Impacts will also go into effect then as well. Have more on the timing of those storms. Let's get a check of the roadways and see how things are looking with Regina.
Thanks, Mary Ellen, and good morning, all of you. It's 5:01 on the clock and taking you live outside right now after all of the rain and wind that we saw overnight. This is Route 322 between Pennsylvania Avenue and Long Lane, and right now all lanes are closed for downed wires. That really seems to be the story across the Susquehanna Valley this morning. About 24 roads are closed this morning, and we'll start with York County and we'll get to the other counties. York Township, Ironstone Hill Road between Log Road and Hess Farm Road. We do have some flooding that's closed down both lanes there. In Lancaster County, East Hempfield Township, Route 722, Route 283 and Lemon Street, East Hempfield Township, those are closed down because of some downed wires. We also have some downed wires in Lidditz, Route 322 Pumping Station Road and Furnace Hills Pike, both lanes closed there. Some flooding in South Lebanon Township, Lebanon County, Route 419 State Drive and West Main Street. We'll touch on the other counties this morning, Dauphin, Perry, Cumberland and Franklin in the later hours this morning. But for now, these are what we're seeing in Lancaster and in Lebanon County. We'll have more in just a bit.
This has been a Lancaster Toyota traffic report.
Thanks, Regina. Yeah, we continue to talk about these back-to-back storms. Many even potentially experiencing last night's storm, still in the dark from the storm the night before, because there are still thousands this morning without power.
PPL is reporting this weekend's storms among its top 10 most impactful storms ever. Right now, Lancaster County has more than 28,000 PPL customers without power. PPL also reporting in Dauphin County 12,000 customers in the dark.
And it says in Cumberland County there are about 15,000 customers who still do not have electricity. Also, Med-Ed is reporting outages. It says about 3,000 customers do not have power in York and Lebanon counties.
So one of those communities hit both Saturday night and last night is in Manheim Township, Lancaster County. A lot of damage there that we are able to survey this morning.
Let's go out to News 8's Cameron Lobley and see what he is seeing. Cam, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matt and Caitlin. We're set up along East Roseville Road here in Manheim Township, which has just been closed off right behind me for about a block now. Let's give you a look at why that is. This massive tree now downed and fallen pretty much into the road. That sort of highlights two of the things that we want to show this morning when it comes to the damage. Obviously, with how big this tree is, the extent of the damage we're seeing, and of course that was bringing down these trees just over the weekend. And of course, we want to highlight the thing that it is also impacting, which are these power lines right up here. We can see pretty much the whole section has been taken down all the way down to the road right now. That's definitely something that you'll want to be on the lookout, especially this early on in the morning with how dark it is. We got up to the intersection that's right by where this tree is downed right now, and we pretty much weren't able to see those lines until we got up right next to it. We threw the high beams on. That's when we were able to see those clearly. So definitely something that you'll want to be on the lookout for. You'll definitely want to go a little bit slower, especially this early on in the morning and when it comes to later at night when it's going to be that dark out, because this work is going to be continuing for a while. We've seen damage pretty much throughout Lancaster County at this point, with down trees, down branches, a number of roads closed off, a number of stoplights still flashing or inactive at this point. So plenty to be on the lookout for if you are planning on driving around today, and definitely something you'll want to look out for, especially if it's this early at night, or early in the morning rather, in this dark out. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Storm may also be impacting our signal and getting Cameron's live shot there. We apologize for some technical issues there.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Cameron, with some more information there on the storm in Manheim Township. But in that same township, we also were able to talk with response crews who were very active over the weekend and what they encountered in the storm.
We have over 20 homes that have to be inspected by the Township Code Enforcement Department to see how many residents are going to be displaced due to that damage as well. We have numerous roadways. We have about 40 roadways still either fully blocked or partially blocked that we are assessing. We have a lot of wires down, which is also causing challenges to get roads reopened. The biggest thing is obviously getting people to, one, check on their neighbors, help their neighbors through this time, and also try and stay off the roadways.
Well, a couple who also lives in Manheim Township says that they were delayed on their drive back to their home Saturday night because of road closures from the storm. And then once they did get home, this is what they found: one of their cars under a tree. We were able to talk to Lynn and Bill Dawson about what they saw.
There were no lights on in the neighborhood, and the tree.
We really didn't notice that.
We didn't notice that right away. But we saw our neighbor's tree was down across our driveway and across my husband's car in the back. So anyway, it was dark though, so it was kind of hard to assess exactly what it was like. But the whole neighborhood was really hit hard.
A lot of tree removal service crews in that neighborhood. They're expected there either today or tomorrow.
These storms are widespread, though, across the Susquehanna Valley, and that includes Cumberland County as well.
Let's go there right now with News 8's Gabrielle Thomas. She's live in Lemoyne. What are you seeing this morning, Gabrielle?
Good morning, Matt and Caitlin. Well, those storms that we experienced over the weekend caused severe damage across the Susquehanna Valley, specifically, though, in Cumberland County, down trees and down power lines. That's the case here on Hummel Avenue. As you can see here, there is a down power line right here in the middle of the street. Caution tape stretching from one side of Hummel Avenue to the other side of Hummel Avenue. We've even been told this morning by fire police to actually step back. They've warned us that this power line here on the ground is still hot, and that is dangerous, for people who are waking up this morning and walking outside of their homes. Now, I'm not sure if the power is out completely on this street, but it does seem like it is the case for some folks. Take a look over here. There's a down tree as well. I just saw a gentleman walk out of his home, this resident here, looks like for the first time this morning, and witnessing this tree right here on the ground. Debris just scattered all over the street. Hummel Avenue is completely blocked off from all the way from 6th Street and Hummel Avenue at this point. This is the Lemoyne area, so if you do live in this area, just warning you, if you're stepping outside of your home this morning, you could see debris right there on the ground, down trees, down power line, and at this moment, Hummel Avenue is completely blocked off as crews work to repair and get things back up and running. Reporting live here in Cumberland County, I'm Gabrielle Thomas, WGAL News 8.
Yeah, and we'll be here, as the sun rises this morning on News 8 today, so stay with us, because once the light comes out, we might see even more damage than we can tell right now.
Yeah, because a lot of the street lights are actually out, too, because of this storm. So, Gabrielle, thank you.
Let's go to Dauphin County because severe weather happened there as well. These are wires and a power pole you see that are snapped in half. This is along Fishburne Road in Hershey.
Also new this morning, a state park in Cumberland County is closed until further notice while park managers are cleaning up following the storms. Pine Grove Furnace State Park closed at 9:30 yesterday morning. All programs are canceled and the park staff says refunds will be issued for those who did have reservations. It also says some roads leading into the park are closed, so even if you're a cabin owner there, they are asking that you wait a few days before checking on your properties. And park managers also say the park will be open once those trees can be cleared and the power can be turned back on. But right now, there's no timeline for that.
One of the other, parts of this storm was just how much rain came down almost at once. If you're under one of these cells, Mary Ellen's here for that.
Yeah, the problem is those storms were moving so slowly, so it just dumped, dumped and dumped. And some impressive rainfall totals, as you can see here. Hummelstown, Dauphin County, 5.32 inches. That's more than our average for the month. Pelham Township in York County, 3.71 inches. At Columbia, Lancaster County, over 3 1/3 inches of rain. Marysville, almost a little over 2 3/4 there in Perry County. Palmyra in Lebanon County, 2 1/4 inches of rain. Now, as we head into the rest of the counties, you see those amounts starting to drop off. Chestnut Springs in Mifflin County, 2 1/4. Mifflintown, Juniata County, over 2 inches. Carlisle, Cumberland County, 1 3/4, and then Gettysburg, 1.5 inches, and Franklin County, 1 1/3 inches. Now, Adams County, Franklin County, not seeing as much rainfall as other places like Cumberland, Dauphin, Lebanon, Lancaster, even parts of York. Now, the storms have pushed off, but I can't rule out some isolated showers as we go through the next several hours. And storm chances that do redevelop this afternoon and this evening, I don't anticipate them to be as widespread as yesterday, but anything that does develop will have the potential to produce some flash flooding. You can see the flash flood watch goes into effect at 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. today. Your forecast for the next 3 days, 82 today, only a few showers and maybe a rumble of thunder for tomorrow, so our rain chances will diminish, and by Wednesday we are looking at dry conditions. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Mary Ellen. These storms we know were dangerous. The Cumberland County coroner confirms the names of 2 people who were killed after trees fell at the Mountain Road campground in Dickinson Township during these storms on Saturday. 11-year-old Andre Landis and his mother, 45-year-old Pamela Landis, died after trees came down on their camper. They're both from St. Thomas in Franklin County. The National Weather Service says this happened Saturday evening. News 8 spoke with neighbors who have lived at the campground for decades, and they were surprised with the damage.
I never saw nothing this bad. I've seen wrecks and stuff. I've seen small storms, but nothing to bring down trees.